Hello, hello. Today we are going to focus on a man's libido. And for some women, they're like, is there ever a change? And other women are like, yes, please, my husband needs so much help. And so one of the things that I always talk about when we just even refer to libido is that it is one of the acts that lets me know how healthy we are. So when somebody has lost their libido, then they've lost a lot of their just kind of life vitality. So I know there's some hormonal things going on. I know that number one, insulin is probably too high. I know that the adrenals are probably exhausted. And then hormonally in males, we can find them to be estrogen dominant, just like we find women to be estrogen dominant. And we see that because they start to get a little pouchy around the middle. They may start getting a little bit extra on their chest area. And then they kind of lose that morning hello. And so when a man is in his vitality and he's really super strong, he kind of should be waking you up every morning with a little friend, right? And when we find that that does not happen on a consistent basis, then we need to really go back to the drawing board of what they're eating. We find now that the new American wheat is actually calcifying the pituitary gland, which is what creates a lot of the hormonal processes for men. So going gluten-free, getting some of that extra weight off of them starts to decrease the insulin and starts to increase the adrenals. And when this happens, we start to get back into a better hormonal balance. There's only one herb that I like to help men to increase their testosterone, and there's only one company that does it correctly, and that's MediHerb. I love Tribulus. For men, it is absolutely fantastic. It really helps them to regain some of that muscle mass that we lose when testosterone starts to get low. It helps them to get that morning wake-up call. It also is a very safe herb to use, unlike injectables, which we find are synthetic and quickly overdose and can actually cause some aggression and some other, not so fun side effects when we go into the synthetic hormones. So bottom line is, if your libido is lacking and you're a male, we need to change your diet. We need to increase your Tribulus, MediHerb, and we need to understand that it is a process that can be repaired. So please don't give up. We got you, and we'll talk to you soon.